Hello and welcome to my Redstone Creative World. This is where I do all my redstone creations at. Well, redstone creations and other builds. That's Fred the Enderman. Oh, where to start? A couple of T flip-flops down here. We'll start with this. This and this over here are random color changing beacons. Starts out with the little randomizers, a clock, and then T flip-flops. These are dropper hopper T flip-flops into a I forget what this circuit's called. I'm thinking it's a 2-bit sorter or something along them lines, but it just comes over here, changes the color of the beacon. Kinda nice. This is the same thing. It just uses a different style of T flip-flop. It uses the piston T flip-flop instead. I think this one works better too. Moving on, we got future projects. Oh great. This is a zombie spawner that sorts out the baby zombies, and instead of kills them, brings them into your little kill area. Kinda nice. You can kinda see what I did here with the half slabs. The full chute's gotta be full of water, with the water source block in each square. Gotta have this space up here, that way they don't drown. Of course, there would be a squid stuck in there. He's gonna push that out the way. Uh-oh. They pass right on through. And drop down into the holding cell. You could probably take it up higher and flop it back and forth all the way up to the 21, 22 block drop chute. Which, that would be nice. I might do that for my next one, try it out. Put them all in the same chute with the half slab. That works. Moving on, we've got my elevator. This is a cart elevator. I got the idea for this from Mumbo Jumbo. I watch a lot of his videos. The cart comes up, hits the cactus and breaks, and drops down into the hopper. The hopper pushes it into the dropper drops down the chute into this. That's also the drop chute to get down. You go all the way up to the top. Fun stuff. That's just a glass elevator, item elevator. This is 1.8. It works. I kind of screwed it up at first because I was putting iron slab or iron blocks here, which it don't work. But with the glass blocks there, it does work. I had a friend try slime blocks down there because they shoot them faster too, but that didn't work either. Moving on, we've got my secret doorway here that works off of redstone. You can kind of see the circuit there. When you put the redstone down, it becomes active from that switch there, which activates the piston down below and sends out a signal at the same time. Opens the door and closes it. That one closes it back up. It's just hooked up to a T flip-flop. I'm really liking this T flip-flop. Slightly bigger than the other one I used, but it works. You can kind of see the circuitry here for how this door works. I like building in glass in my creation world, that way it kind of shows off how it's done. I've got a similar door set up over here, but it's a 2x2 rather than a 1x2. I could hook it up to that same similar circuit I did over there. It's got a door shutting in the back, but the only problem with that is once that's active, sure, this doesn't work, but if they turn it like that and come over here, guess what? You're locked in. What else have I got to show? We'll do that later. Come over here. I had a friend request a hidden staircase, and this is what I came up with. Nice little hidden stairwell here. But I had to, the hardest problem with this build that I had was making it to where that pushed back, then that came out and pushed up, and then that waited until those dropped down and pulled out before it pushed back out. Which I did that by setting up two separate signals going to it to turn it on and off. There's a slight delay here. There you go. That's nice. I like it. Let's see, moving on, I'll show you the wood pusher. This is a relatively simple deal here. I opened it up down here so you can see a little timing circuit going on. That activates the dispenser here full of bone meal. I got my random tick speed turned up, that way it grows the trees a whole lot faster. And it also destroys the leaves a whole lot faster too. This is kind of a complicated circuitry bit, but I've got it all encased in. You can't really see much of anything. Basically, when the tree grows, it activates this circuit here, which goes down here and pushes it up, and then a delay before it comes over here, and those extend and pull back, and then another delay as those push them out, which then it goes over here, comes to this deal, and I'll show you the rest of that from the other side. But whoa, fly around in here. Yeah, it comes over here and activates this circuit, which activates these pistons and pushes them out. And from there, it comes over here, activates this circuit, which pushes all these out. And then once it gets all the way to the end, it activates this circuit, which turns off the clock. I got that running all underneath. All the way over here, and then that's underneath the clock. Alright. I like this. It looks good. It works. It's effective. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, this is minecart item collector. It's relatively simple. Picks everything up once it realizes it's got something in there. Activates the comparator, which turns the torch off. Turns off the signal to the powered rail. There we go. I got that off of another YouTuber. I can't think of the name right offhand, but it works. I enjoy it very much. Alright, I think the last thing I'll show you is this right here. This is something I built for a puzzle room. There's game caps locks on. Game mode 0. But I built this for a puzzle room. There are supposed to be 7 doors in this place. 6 of them kill you, and 1 of them is the correct door. This one kills you. Oh no! And it resets once you die. It's kind of nice. And that does not work off of a timer. That works off when you die. It releases that pressure plate, and once that pressure plate's released, it activates the dispenser again and turns off the lava. It's very nice. I enjoy it very much. Back to creative. Give you a good show of this. There is a repeater underneath that block there that connects all this. I might do tutorials later on if they're requested. But this is my Redstone world. And that's everything. Take it easy. Hope you liked the video. I'll see you next time.